Retirement isn't an age. It is time that we started reclaiming the idea of retirement. Retirement is not the finish line. It is the new beginning. Retirement is not your last paragraph. It is the long, rich, rewarding final chapters of your own book, as many pages as you can dream up. Retirement is not the end of your life. It's the beginning of the best years of your life. But if we're going to chase this new vision of retirement, we have to learn to plan the right way. Remember, this is a dream, not a wish. A dream that's ready to go to work is called a goal, and a goal requires a plan. If you do this the right way, you will have two things that you never had at the same time before: time and money. You know what having time and money means? It means you have freedom. It means you have options, like my friend Joe. I met Joe several years ago. He was a relatively plain-looking man. He had come to me wanting to talk about wealth building and retirement. This guy had his act together. He had a budget, and as I looked at his portfolio, I asked him, "How much do you have saved up for retirement?" Of course, the numbers were on the piece of paper, but something didn't add up. Looking at the guy in front of me, it seemed like there were too many zeros at the end of the page. But it wasn't a typo. Joe had saved $1.4 million, yet he had never earned more than $50,000 a year in his life. He had worked at his company for 32 years and had a little bit of pension money. He stayed allergic to debt. He drove a truck that was over a decade old and lived in a paid-for home. He believed in being a good steward of the blessings in his life. He didn't have any sheep moments. Advertisements never really influenced Joe into the kind of behavior we call stupid. He had been generous with his giving. Now he'd reached a point where he was going to have fun and enjoy life. It was an amazing experience to look at what this man had accomplished and to talk with him about his dreams and plans. It was one of those sessions that inspired me to do what I do today. He helped me understand the truth. Retirement is not an age. It's a financial number. It's the amount you need to live the life you've always dreamed of in retirement. I learned as much about retirement in my short time with Joe that day as he did from me. I learned that dreams are truly possible if you have a plan.